it's Kristen from Indie Hip Chick. We are back again with our costume series. Today I am going to be doing a makeup tutorial for the character Scar from The Lion King. He is one of my favorite characters of all times. I loved him as a kid, so it was only right that I do him next. Alrighty, so let's get started. So I'm going to start off with my eyes, and I am going to start off with my eyeshadow primer. I'm going to use the Elizabeth Mott Thank Me Later eyeshadow primer. It is my favorite eyeshadow primer right now. I use it pretty much every time I do any kind of makeup. But basically we're just going to put that all over your lid and crease, and you're going to put it all the way up to your eyebrow. So for this look, Scar has really high curved eyebrows. So to hide my eyebrows, I'm going to use some Elmer's washable glue stick, and I'm just basically going to rub it all over my eyebrows just to get them really good and slick down. Then I'm gonna go in with my Bobbi Brown Intensive Skin Serum Concealer, and I'm just gonna basically cover everywhere that I put the glue and just cover my whole entire eyebrow just to kind of make it seem almost just like the same color as my skin. I'm gonna use Anastasia's Beverly Hills Self-Made palette. I'm gonna go in first with the color Metallic Plum. So I'm gonna go in now and do the reddish part of Scar's eye. So basically I'm just gonna put this pretty much in the center. I'm gonna bring it over the lid and slightly up above the crease, and just make like that semicircle look. Then I'm gonna go in on top of that with the same palette and use the color Deep Purple and just cover over that whole spot that I put the Metallic Plum. Then I'm gonna take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm gonna take the color Red Ochre and go over that. The reason I put the purples down first is just to kind of give the red a little bit more depth, so it's just not straight red. It has like a little bit of deepness to it. So I'm just gonna put that over the same area that I placed the two purple colors. Then I am going to start on the tan part of the eye, which is basically all the way around the eye. Around the red part and around the bottom of the eye. I'm gonna go in first with Anastasia Beverly Hills Self-Made palette in the color Witchy. Then I'm gonna go in over top of that with Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette in the color Warm Taupe. And the Warm Taupe is gonna kind of matte it out a little bit. The Witchy has a little bit of shimmer to it, and I just wanna have a nice flat matte corner. Next I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. liquid eyeliner, and I'm just gonna use that to outline the red part of the eye, basically just to make it stand out more and look a little bit more cartoony. Then I am going to go in and do my brows. So I'm gonna take the Maybelline New York Eye Studio eyeliner in the color Blackest Black, and I wanna make my brows really round but very pointy at the ends. So like I said, just gonna go in and draw those in, make a deep, dark, very cartoony kind of eye. For the left eye, when I do the brow, I'm gonna leave a little bit of a gap between the brow for the Scar. I'm gonna do the brows just right above where my natural eyebrows are, just to give it kind of that lifted look. Then I'm going to go in with that same eyeliner and use just a same chiseled brush and create a thin line of eyeliner just to define my lash line a little bit more. So when I go in for the Scar, I'm going to use the NYX Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, and Definitely a Turn On Waterproof Extreme Color Lip Liner. This lip liner is so good, the name had to be this long. That's literally what it says on the pen. I'm not making this up. So I'll go in with that and outline the Scar and fill it in through the eyebrow portion, and then I'm also gonna add a little bit of Scar underneath the tan part on the bottom part of my eye, just to make it look like the Scar goes all the way through his eye. So then I am gonna go back in with the Maybelline eyeliner, and I am going to outline the Scar with that black just to make it stand out. Again, it's a cartoon, so you want to make it stand out and have the colors pop a little bit better. Then I'm gonna go in with a pencil brush and the same eyeliner and outline the tan part and pretty much the whole eye with a soft line just to make that eye part stand out a little bit better as well. Now we are going to move on to the face portion. For the face, I just used the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in Mocha. So I basically just put that everywhere that you would see brown on Scar. My skin's already brown, so I didn't worry about using any face paint or anything for this part. I just went in and did my normal foundation routine. For the nose, I'm gonna go in with that Maybelline New York Eye Studio eyeliner again, and I'm basically just gonna contour from the tip of my eyebrow and contour all the way down to the tip of his nose. So his nose is actually a lot wider than mine. So I am going to draw a line down the side of my nose and make it a little bit wider, and then do the little curve of his nostrils, I guess you would call it, at the end. So you're gonna go in and just make the tip of your nose very dark, and then you'll blend up from there, and you'll color in the curve of his nostrils and just kind of blend up from there. Now I'm gonna go in and do the fur. So for the white part of the fur, I used Mehron Paradise Paint, and basically I'm going to draw the fur around the edge of the nose and then take it down and cover the mouth and chin area. If you want, you can add a little bit of foundation or a tinted moisturizer or something to add a little bit of color back into it, because his fur isn't perfectly white. I didn't, because with this Paradise Paint, my skin kind of shows through a little bit, so I thought that was good enough. Then for the black part, I'm gonna go in again with Mehron Paradise Paint, and I'm gonna use the black one and basically just draw a thick black beard almost. I just went in with my beauty blender to get the bulk of it done, and then I took a small chiseled brush and used it to make some stray hairs from the black to brown area, and then between the black and the white. You just want to make some stray marks just to make it look like actual fur. Next, I went through and did my widow's peak. So I just started at my hairline and made a widow's peak in the center, and then just kind of drew an super dark hairline around the perimeter of my face and connected it down to the other black area in the beard area, I guess you would call it. And then the last step, I'm going to take the Maybelline eyeliner again and just draw a thin line over the top of my lip and make that as the line for his mouth. And that is about it for your scar tutorial. Alrighty, well, that was my completed scar tutorial, so I hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comments section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.